Hello, this is Essie, the virtuous woman. I decided to do a plant tour and show you guys all my plants before I even started doing a video about me repotting and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you my whole plant collection, and I don't know the name of all these plants, okay? So um, these right here are cuttings. The burgundy with the green around. I know that's called a coleus. That's the name of that plant, coleus. And I got my little cactus right here. I bought this from Walmart. And so here's my peace lily. Oh man, I've been looking at the peace lily for a little while. It was $30 and it was a nice big one. And I just could not, I just didn't want to pay $30 for one plant, when I could buy maybe two nice sized ones for that price. So, okay, so this is my peace lily. I wanted this really bad, and I was only seeing the big ones for $30, and I'm like, I don't want to spend $30 on a peace lily. So I said, I need a smaller one. And I was at Lowe's, and I went in the back corner of Lowe's, and I found this one, and it was like, I think it was like $16.99. Yeah. And they say that when you buy peace lilies in the store, it has blooms, but then when you bring it home, the blooms die off and they don't bloom no more. My peace lily has been blooming, okay? So I had a really big one up here, but it what happens is it turns to green and then it started dying and it looks kind of like it's been burnt. So I just went on and cut it off. So here's where I cut it right here. So I cut that off. It was a really big one. So then this was the next biggest one right here, and see, it's turning green because it was white. So it's turning green. So when it turned completely green, then it's going to start dying. And I don't know, maybe this one will rise up to be the biggest one. But right now I have like 7 peace lilies that are open, and then I have like 5 more that are coming up to open, you know. And there's 2 down there, 1, 2. So yeah, I learned that peace lilies like to stay moist. So I try to keep her moist, and when they need water, because they would just droop, just fall over. And you'd be like, oh, time to water them. Yeah, so I love my peace lily, and it's been, see, here's another bloom right here that's going to come out. It's been blooming. I have not had that problem with my peace lily blooming. So, and these are, like I said, coleus, and these grow roots so fast. So you see the roots down there? Look at the roots. They grow so fast. So I have to put these in some dirt. Well, I'm going to put them in some dirt. I have already cut, like, let me see. I cut, I think 3 of them. I gave 2 away. No, 3. I gave 3 away already. 3 cuttings already I gave away. And so I cut these 3. And so I'm going to give 1 to my neighbor, because she's always, every time she passed by, she's always looking at my patio and complimenting me. She says she don't have money to buy plants, but she love them. So I'm going to give her one of these once I put it in dirt. Also, I have this to give her too. So when I see her walking her dog, I'm going to give her this. They're cuttings. And this is about to die from too much water, rot root. So I separate them, and one didn't make it, so this one looks good. I think it may make it. And this is a jade, and I can't remember the name of this one, but It's one of my favorites. It's beautiful. I know now to put more than one cutting in a pot of dirt. So I need to put more cuttings to make it more fuller. So that's why I plan on giving her. And I got this. It has grown tremendously because it was not this big when I bought it. I put it in a bigger pot already. So that's a succulent and it loves the sun. And it is, I'm going to take cuttings from this and put it in a pot too as well. And so I have my elephant looking ears plant. Don't know the name of it. This is a new hobby for me and I'm learning the names as I go. But I put it in a self-watering pot. It was getting little brown spots on it. I don't know if you can see that, but it was getting little brown spots on it. And so I'm like, I don't know if this plant really loves direct sun like that. So it was getting sun in the mornings, but I think it might be too much sun with these brown spots. So, and look at all the little ones that's coming out down there. So I put it over here for a little bit. This area don't get no sun right here, but this gets a lot of sun. So it'd be like indirect sun. So I hope it the brown spots, it don't get no more brown spots. And this is my palm tree. Now, I had to cut off several, 1, 2, 3, 4, because they were dying, so it didn't look right. So I just went on cut it off. But I want to take the whole thing off. When I get a chance, I want to get a knife or something and just cut the whole thing off. And this is what I have left. So, I was thinking about putting something else in this corner. A monstera would be really nice. And in this corner, I saw some at Lowe's for $20, and they were in a decorative pot. I was like, I cannot believe these monsteras are $20. I didn't get it because I'm like, dang, those things grow so big and they need sun. And this corner do not get sun, so you know it won't grow to be big. I don't know if I really want it to be big living in an apartment anyway. So the background noise is the kids playing outside. I usually come out here late at night where, it won't be any noise. But someone gave me this. One night I was doing rideshare and one of my riders gave me this. It was a lot smaller when she gave it to me. A lot smaller. Yeah. So, and it was in a small pot. And so I put it in a bigger pot and it's just doing really good. It's growing, it's doing good. So here's are some cuttings. This is the purple heart plant I got from my mother. Now, I have had these cuttings for well over a month and they're not growing roots. Not at all. So I looked it up and you have to put them in dirt. So that'll be a video that I'm going to do, and I'm going to put those in dirt. Probably, I don't know if I'm going to put them all in one pot or divide them and put them in 2 pots. This right here is a cutting I got from my mother's. This is a snake plant. Snake plant. So this will not grow a root at all. Over a month, no root until I put it in the sun. So it gets evening sun and maybe a couple of hours or so, maybe 2 or 3 hours. And look at the roots that has grown from just getting evening sun. Let me take it out so you can see. See? Yeah, so I'm very proud of that because it wouldn't grow. I really don't care much for the snake plant. Like, I don't care much for ferns. What else? I know I don't care much for snake plants. And spider plant. I don't care much for the spider plant, but I do like the spider plant when it is a small spider plant. I don't like them when they get big. And so this was a birthday gift, succulent. It's a birthday gift. It has grown. And then I got this one. I was really looking for this one. They are similar, but not. So I bought my mother the other one for Mother's Day last year, and it's like my favorite succulent. And I kept going to Lowe's this year looking for it, couldn't find it. They still don't have it. So I took some cuttings of my mother. So that's what that is. And this also was a birthday gift. So this year when I turned 52, my friend gave me this one and this one. And she gave me another one, which is right here. Yeah, so this one is growing, doing good. It gets morning sun and evening sun. And those little tint of reddish, that's from the sun because it was all green. So I also bought this one from Lowe's, and it's stretched. As you can see, it's stretched because it wasn't getting any sun. So that's why they stretched all out. But once I put it in the sun, it turned this reddish type of color that it is, whatever color it is. It turned, because it was green, all green. Now, this right here is not a succulent. I almost threw this away because it was like dead and just pitiful. And I'm like, you got one more chance to do better. Okay. And I put in some new dirt. I cut it and I put it in the sun by itself. And it started growing. And now I got blooms. I'm like, oh, because I see other people's on TV, on YouTube, and they have these big, beautiful leaves. And I'm like, what is wrong with mine? But yeah, I needed sun, and look at the blooms now. I'm so happy. So I'm hoping to get bigger and bigger. That's why I put this table right here, because this spot gets sun. So basically mostly all my succulents are on this table. And so this one right here, these two see how they are stretched out? They weren't getting any sun. So they were stretching to the direction of the sun. So I need to do something with these two. But whatever I decide to do, I'm gonna do it on video. Yeah. So, and I looked to see if they need to be repotted, and they don't, because the roots are not. I didn't see the roots growing all around or anything. So I don't think they need a bigger pot. They just need to be cut because they leaning all over. So I bought this from Lowe's. It is beautiful. I love these big, fat leaves. Oh man, I can't remember what you call this, but it's beautiful. And I believe it likes sun too. I see it burnt a little bit right here. So I moved it so it won't get a whole lot of sun. Some of these plants like a lot of sun. Some of them like a little sun. Some of them like indirect sun. Some of them like to be in the shade. So you just got to find out which plant what likes what. And so here is my Ficus elastica. It's called a rubber plant as well, a rubber tree. And see how much I paid for this, $9. So they have some bigger ones. So I got the smallest one. And there I got a leaf coming up right there. And I put a little water in it. It gets sun. And I have me another Ficus elastica. As you can see, there is a leaf about to open up. Yes, I just watered it. But let's put that up here so you can see. Look at that leaf. It's about to open up. Now, this did not do anything. Oh, look at, there's another leaf in there. Look at that. A leaf in a leaf. This one, it wasn't dying, but it wasn't, the leaves were not opening. I had it in the shade, and it wasn't doing anything until I put it in the sun. And then the leaf grew taller, the one in the middle. It grew up higher, And then it start opening up now. So that's doing good. And I just watered all my plants. So here is the coleus. And this is the one I took the 3 cuttings from. I just showed you guys. And this plant roots so fast. Okay, it is so perfect for cuttings and giving away, or if you want to charge for it, whatever. But look how much it has grown. When you cut it, they just grow more and more and more. So I'm sure we'll start sprouting roots, branches going in other directions because I have cut it now. And this is one of my favorite plants, along with the Ficus elastica. They're my favorite. Um, and also my peace lily is my favorite too. Here is another one of my favorites. This is a fiddly leaf fig tree, and it's growing fast. Okay, I got this tree. This leaf just came out, and now there's another one, and then there's little ones under here that are coming out. But it grows really fast, and it needs sun. So this one gets morning sun. This one is a croton. It's a croton. So they have different types of crotons. Now they say crotons is known for spider mites. So I won't be bringing it inside. Croton likes the heat. They do not like the cold. They do not like snow. But they love heat. And so it's going to stay outside. We don't get snow out here, where I'm at. So that's what it is, croton. And if I do take it inside, I'm going to have to give it a good washing because they say they're known for spider mites. But did you know that spider mites are worse indoors than they are outside? Because you got the little insects and all that stuff that eat the spider mites. And the inside, there's nothing to eat the spider mites. There's no little insects and all that stuff to eat the spider mites. So that's why spider mites are horrible indoors than they are outside. And so I bought these. They're called periwinkle. And so they're so cute. They were only $3 at Lowe's. I bought this lavender one last night, along with another plant. See all these flies out here. That's why I like coming out here at night. I don't have to deal with all these flies. Yeah, I think they're so cute. This one was more pinkish, but I had it in the shade, so it was losing its color. Yeah, and these down here, they're cuttings. They're all cuttings. My neighbor, she gave me this, my favorite succulent. My neighbor gave me that. And so the rest of these I got from my mother. Jade planting, got from my mother. And this one, I cut off the succulent that I have, the big one. But yeah, but I need to put more with it so it can look fuller. So that's what I plan on doing. Okay. It's a fine time for me to do this now, huh? It's a lot of kids walking by. I bought this last night, along with this lavender periwinkle. This one is a fatica, fatica. I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's a Japanese. Oh, here we go. It has another name too. That's what that is. But it also has a scientific name. Fatica something. Anyway, you can look it up and it will bring up the scientific name. But it's beautiful. I saw these leaves. I'm like, oh my God, these leaves are so pretty. Now it's a light green color because it was getting sun. If it gets no sun, the leaves would turn darker. They would be a darker color. So, hi. So, and they get big, like 10 feet tall, 10 feet wide. Getting a little bit loud. Anyway, it's a lot of kids out. I'm pausing the video, but this is beautiful. Ugh, so very, very pretty. And right here is a bunch of cuttings. I got this from, this is the pothos. I got this from my mother. Went to her house and got a whole bunch from her. And I put them in these little plastic things. They are rooting a lot. So I'm going to be taking some of these out, put them in dirt, and I'll do a video when I do that. Also, I got this from my mother too. She gave me this whole plant. So I repotted this one already into a bigger pot and put it over here in the corner because, you know, it don't need that much sun. Sorry about all the noise, but this one don't need that much sun. So this is the Philodendron Brazil, and I love these leaves. Absolutely love them. So I'm gonna take some cuttings from this and give it to a friend of mine. I can't remember what this is, but I bought this so small, so small. It was in a very small pot, and I put it in this bigger pot, even though it don't look like a bigger pot. It is, because the pot was so small. And this is a philodendron too. I thought it was a pothos, but my friend gave me this cutting, and I have had it. I think they're, well, this one is a slow grower, very slow grower. But I had it for a while now, for months. And I think when she gave it to me, I think it had 2 or 3 leaves. And so now it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 leaves. And then here's another one about to come out. So it's a slow grower, but it's a philodendron, which I did not know that. I thought it was a pothos. So here is another one of my favorite plants. So this is my favorite, and this is my favorite. This is a silver Viagra. I can't even say the word. Oh my God. It's a pothos, silver pothos, but it's variegated. I can't say the word right. But anyway, that's what this is. It's very beautiful. I think this one, if you put the thing in it, it can climb. I think this one would climb. This one is a Chinese evergreen. I got the one, I think it's like 3 of them, and I got the one that's more white looking. So, Aglaonema, I think that's the scientific name for it. It's a Chinese evergreen. And this is another coleus. So, yeah, just like this one. Yeah, coleus. So I thought that was so pretty. Fatanima. I don't know if I'm saying the name right. Fatanima. Anyway, this one, I love it. When it needs water, the leaves will droop, just like the peace lily. So yeah, I have to keep this one moist. So this one is a thirsty one, and this one is very thirsty. This is like my most driest plant all the time. It's constantly need to be watered. I just watered it, but I bet you it'll be dry tomorrow. So yeah, it constantly needs to be watered, and I have to keep watering this one. So this one I got from Lowe's as well. And they have a white looking one. They have a white looking one, which I think is so beautiful too. I would love to have that one. But I watched videos, and they said that this plant starts to anyway, I have to keep pausing because the noise. I was on this plant. Yeah, so I saw a white one I really, really liked. But they say that it starts to ball. Once this plant gets longer, it starts to ball up here at the top. So I'm hoping I don't have that problem. And I'll see. If I don't have that problem, then I'm probably gonna get that white one too. The white one is so beautiful. And then this is a prayer plant, but it has another name. What's the other name of this plant? I forgot. Starts with a C. But yeah, they have different patterns. Oh, look, I got a leaf that's finna come out. Oh, wow. And here's another one. It's doing good. It don't get any sun. This plant don't get any sun, and those leaves are coming out. I'm getting bit up out here. And also, this is a Chinese money plant. So they have a Chinese money tree and they have a Chinese money plant. This is the plant. Oh, Lord have mercy. I gotta get out of here. I'm getting bit up out here. I guess we got mosquitoes. Oh. So this plant is, they said this plant is seasonal, so it dies certain times of the year and then it comes to life. I'm going to get rid of this plant. I'm sick of it. I don't want a plant that dies and then comes alive. And So I think, yeah, my friend gave me these. These are cuttings from my friend. So this one is written real good. Got a real nice root to it. This one is not. So I'm hoping it roots. I broke it off of, I think this one, because it was too big. And so when the plant is too big and got too many leaves, they won't root. So you need to break them down some. And then, yeah, this one is the one that always stays dry, and I'm constantly watering it. But it don't die on me, you know. It got a few leaves that's a little, you know, burnt on the leaves. Maybe I should cut those off one day. But it's doing good. This is a very easy plant right here. Very easy. And no, I don't remember the name of this plant. But, oh. So, yeah. And that's all my plants. Everything is outside. I have no plants inside. I do want to order me a plant stand for the inside. And then I'm going to bring some of these plants in, like this plant. The peace lily, the pothos. I don't know how the philodendrons would do inside. I know I had this one inside, this cutting, and it was doing better inside than it was outside. So this plant don't need sun. It actually does better in the shade, so I might bring that indoors. But definitely my peace lily. This was a pink camellia, and it died. So I put it in too big of a pot, and it did have another piece to it. I threw it away, but I put it in too big of a pot, and it root rotted, so it was too much moisture. And every time I check it, it was wet every time, and I wasn't even watering it. So it's going out to the trash. Of course, I'm gonna keep my pot though. So that's what I'm gonna do, and that's all my plants. So the next video, I will be doing some repotting and redirting and all that stuff. So I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.